What's up, everyone? Hope you're having an absolutely perfect day so far today. Hope you're really enjoying these progress updates, because I know I am really enjoying putting them out. As you can see, getting into day 10, I decided to hit the catacombs, work on some ranged training. I started at level 31, made it up past 45, which is when I unlock Ricochet, which is a really great ability. So happy to get that done. And I made it all the way to 50, and now 50 seems like a really good milestone, but in actuality, it's still only like 100k XP, so I'm still really far off of any sort of super notable progress, but I do think that getting this far in is still pretty good considering the amount of time I've actually been working on this account. After that, I wanted to AFK for a while. I think that was actually when I was recording audio for the last episode, but I decided to do some fishing. I made it past 62, stopped at 63. I thought that was a good milestone, had made enough progress to actually move on and do other things. So after that, I hit some dungeoneering. Did a few floors, stopped at 55. I think that was only like 2, maybe 3 levels, but still making that progress. I like to hit dungeoneering every now and then. And it wouldn't be a progress update if I didn't include more beach clips. I hit 73 cooking, which was really cool, and by the time I finished capping at the beach on day 10, I'd gotten another 189,000 cooking experience. I've also been doing a whole bunch of Claudia runs, and at some point during my time on the beach, I got a bunting whip token, which was only 75k when I sold it or something along those lines, but I kind of thought I might get more, but at the same time I didn't really think I would use it, so I figured might as well get a little bit of cash out of it. After that, I decided to just AFK some fishing, and until I finally decided to log out for the night. Here are my stats so far. As you can see, 2,788,000 XP at this point in my account in just 10 days. I think that's pretty good progress. At the beginning of day 11, I figured I would do a little bit more fishing while I'm actually still waking up. I got level 65, which is a pretty good milestone, and at that point I told myself that I wanted to finally work on some more melee training, maybe get up to Rune. So I did some research on Google to figure out what would be the most efficient, good XP rate sort of thing I should be going for, and the general consensus was Moss Giants would be pretty good, and I thought that that would also make sense in terms of getting prayer XP along the way. So that is what I did. I upgraded my gear to Adamant, make sure I'm not taking too much damage. And I got some Mithril Gauntlet drops, which were kind of cool. They were selling for around 5 or 6k at the time that I got them, which, again, not a whole lot of money, but still nice to actually get a drop that's kind of worth something for like a first time on this account. And it was actually kind of funny because at this point I was upgrading my gear to Adamant, so I sold the Mithril Gauntlets for like 5 or 6k, and I bought Adamant Gauntlets for like 3k, which is really funny. Now, the prices of these are completely messed up by the time this video will be out. I wasn't able to sell Mithril Gauntlets for 1 GP earlier. Oops. But that's, that's the economy for you. But 50 attack, really cool, can finally use Rune, upgraded to a Rune 2-handed sword. 37 prayer coming in, meaning I can finally use Protect from Magic, which is really nice. It's especially going to be helpful in dungeoneering when it comes to those stupid mysterious shades, which are absolutely so painful. Moved on to get 50 strength as well, which was really cool, and at that point I decided to move on to defense training. Now you can see there is a treasure hunter key in my inventory, and I've been getting several of these while I'm either training combat or through skilling, and what I've had to do with them is destroy them, and the reason for that is because I can't claim them and use them until I use all of the keys that I have, and I've been saving up my keys from quests to use when I'm actually a member, because I know they'll be much more beneficial to me then. So it's kind of a shame that all of these are going to waste, but I know I'm going to get more in the long run through saving the ones from the quests. I got 45 defense, and then I decided to hit the beach. I was working on capping at the beach. I did a Claudia run, and it was on this run that I finally unlocked the lifeguard title, which is kind of cool. It's not anything super special or anything too fancy. I think it's alright, but I just thought it was a cool milestone. Wanted to share it with you guys. Also got a throwing disc token, which I wanted to sell because I had already gotten one and used one earlier in this whole account, and it really was worth nothing. It was so sad how little I got out of it, but again, and I guess it's not really a highly demanded item. Kept working at cooking at the beach though, but for a while I wasn't able to get a spotlight on the barbecues, and I've been trying to make sure I'm hopping in accordance with the beach spotlights to make sure I get that extra 10% XP. I've also even started using anti-sun potions for that 5% bonus XP on top of that, so I can really milk the beach for all that it's worth. But there was just not a whole lot of people active in the friends chat I used to try and figure out where the barbecues are, and even through my own hopping through worlds I just wasn't having a lot of success, so I decided at this point I would hop over to the Nexus, get that free prayer XP. Got a couple friends together. Thank you to those who helped me with this and got that prayer XP a little bit faster through summoning the grotesque that you need to banish and all of that. I unlocked Protect from Missiles, again, really going to be helpful in Dungeoneering, and after that I went on to unlock Protect from Melee, which is fantastic. It's really good to have all of these 3 Protect prayers taken care of, because I'm not really going to get anything better, especially until I become a member, and even more so, I'm not going to be able to use good Deflect curses for quite a long time, so I'm really happy to get these all sorted. I did go back to the beach though. I got level 75 cooking. I'm sorry that I'm on Legacy. This was a Legacy only world. I don't like it, but I had to do it for the spotlight. I apologize, guys. But first level 75 skill, really cool. I'm pretty proud of this. At the same time though, I don't think it's a whole big deal because I've been using an overpowered training method the entire time, pretty much. So it's not like anything I should be super proud of, but I think it's really good to be getting this far into a skill so early. But at this point, I decided to call it quits for day 11. I had made a lot of progress, and it was just so late in the night that I really did not want to finish capping, especially considering it's been getting difficult to hop for worlds, especially getting into the off-peak hours. So I decided to call it quits for the night. As you can see, 852 total level at the end of day 11, almost 3.2 million XP on this account. It's coming along very well. Day 12, I finished capping at the beach, a total of 196,000 XP for my 4 thermometers at the beach. So great to get this done, and I know that it's not anything super special, but it's putting me that much farther ahead, and I really do like that. After that, decided to hit the Nexus again, this time without people to make the XP rate go faster, but then again, there is a total experience cap that you can get here. So I did hit level 45 prayer, which is pretty cool. Didn't really unlock anything too special other than a little bit better of magic prayers, but hit that cap. Really good to get that done, just in the fact that I have it done. I don't need to worry about it anymore, and it boosted my prayer up a decent, considerable amount. Now, being free to play, I've been struggling with bank spaces a lot, so I decided to use up some leftover crafting materials I had clogging my bank. I got up to around 53 something crafting, a little bit past that, not quite 54, but still pretty far into that level. I did some more dungeoneering floors, got 2 more dungeoneering levels, stopping at 57 this time. And then I went on to work on the Lumbridge and Draenor task set. I was able to complete all of the beginner tasks and all of the easy tasks, but I didn't quite have all of the requirements necessary to finish the medium and hard tasks yet. So I collected the rewards. I got tier 2 of the Explorer Ring. Really doesn't give me anything too special. I was basically just doing it for the fact of trying to complete free-to-play as much as I can before I actually do make this account members, because I really feel like it would be a waste of time to be a member and be spending that money while needing to go back and do free-to-play things, especially something as simple as this that I could knock out, and this really didn't even take me all that long. Now, to complete the rest of this task set, first of all, I needed to get far enough into Dragon Slayer to get an anti-Dragonfire shield, which is something I definitely do intend on doing before I go pay-to-play. I also needed 68 smithing for a mithril plate. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to do that pre or post members, because I'm not sure on XP rates or what I would be doing depending on whether or not I'm a member. I would also need 59 magic for Fire Blast. I will probably do that in free-to-play. I also need 57 rune crafting to be able to do 100 waters at once. This I think I'll probably do in pay-to-play, just for the fact of it'll be a really quick task to do. And there's going to be a lot faster XP training methods once I am a member. I also need 60 fire making for use. This I do intend on doing before I make that transition. I wanted to train some wood cutting and fire making, so I went to the resource dungeon on Daemonheim. That way I could cut maple logs, and I figured I'd be burning them at the place anyway. I didn't really need to worry about banking, so I thought it was a pretty good place to go. I got 59 wood cutting and 57 fire making before I finally decided to take a break. After that, I figured those are pretty good milestones, and I went to the beach. Same old, got 76 cooking, pretty cool. After that, when I finished capping, I had gotten 202,000 cooking experience, and I was so close to 77, but did not quite cut it in this cap. I can guarantee you guys I'll be getting it next time, though. I'd also gotten a second Bunting Whip token, this time actually from Skilling and not from Claudia, but again, because I figured that they weren't really selling for anything too special, I might as well unlock it, have that cosmetic in case, for any bizarre reason, I might actually want it. Then after that, it was straight back to Daemonheim to work on my woodcutting and fire making. I got up to 60 woodcutting, which is really cool because I can finally cut yews even though I don't really have any desire to. They're not very good money per hour, they're not very good XP per hour, but just having that ability in case I ever do need to or want to is just really nice. Even stayed up really, really late after that, mostly downloading music, but I wound up getting 60 fire making, so I have that requirement done for the Lumbridge and Draenor task set, and here is where I decided to call it quits for the day. It was just so late, or so early in the morning, I should say. 875 total level, even a decent bit past 3.8 million XP. Very nice progress. Hope you guys are really, really enjoying all of these progress updates because I, again, really enjoy putting them out. I enjoy making them for you guys. Leave a comment below telling me what you think. Subscribe if you enjoy it. That way you're updated when I put out the next one. Should probably be definitely within a week, hopefully within the next 4 or 5 days. Other than that, guys, again, hope you are enjoying. Stay happy, have an amazing day, and stay tuned for the next episode where I will return and I will rebuild.
I will return, and I